What up? What up? What up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming back to another episode of the Circle Podcast with your co-host E, my brother L. L, what's up with you, fam?
What's good, my brother? I'm doing decent.
Chilling, chilling, man.
How you
Chilling,
been
man.
feeling, man?
Chilling, man. Just chilling. Just trying to enjoy some of this weather outside before it start raining, man. So
Mm.
it's supposed to be a crazy storm tonight. Then the next few days it's supposed to rain. So yeah, so I just had to walk around, get a little exercise in before everything. You know what I mean? The weather turns. So, but how you
Yeah.
doing, man?
Decent, man. Decent. My back
Okay,
hurt,
man.
man. I was like, I told y'all yesterday I was pulling weeds. It really set in today, man. My back been hurting all day.
Yeah, we not no spring chickens no more, man. We not spring
Nah,
chickens no more, dog. Man, as long as you ain't got sciatica though, you good. When you get sciatica, oh no. Oh no,
yeah.
dog. That shit had me down for like 3 months on crutches.
Damn.
3 months, like 3 months on crutches, bro. I'm talking about I had multiple shots. Having a sciatica made me not afraid of needles no more. Cause I had like multiple injections, like on both of my arms and my damn ass cheeks, all for the pain, bro. It was when I say my sciatica was crazy, bro. It was crazy. So yeah, man. But enough about that. TMI, TMI, maybe. Today's episode, man, is the second quarter review, second quarter recap, man, for 2026. We're gonna go over some albums from April to June. Um, and just, you know what I mean, get an overall view of what pretty much stands out to us thus far this year. So this should be quite interesting, man. There's been some stuff that came out. There's been some stuff that came out in these past few months, man. Do you want to kick it off or you want me to go?
Yeah, I kick it off. Um,
Okay, then.
yeah, just to look at it from a bird's eye view. In April, some of the mainstream releases that came out was Same Difference by Sway Lee, uh, Chicken Talking, Chicken Talking Bastard by Boss Man D-Lo, Your Favorite
Mm.
Trapper, Favorite Rapper by Stexy Red. And on the underground, you had Emotions by Nine Vicious, you had Pompeii Utility by Mike and Earl Sweatshirt, and you had Time Heals Everything by Blue and Exile. That's just to name a few. You know, it's a lot more that came out, but those are few of the mainstream, the underground releases. But if any album in particular stood out for you in April, E?
I listened to the Flying Lotus 1983 album. That was a instrumental slash beat album. That was pretty good, man. It gave me kind of Jay Dilla ish vibes. I know Flying Lotus been around for quite a while now, so I'm not saying he's copying the style, but I do sense a little bit of the influence in there. That was pretty good. Crime Apple Beamers on Broadway, man.
Mm,
That
okay,
it was a fire album. To me, it was a fire
okay,
album. You had Jace Flowers Down Sunday. That was
okay.
pretty good. You had Billy Dance from MOP. He dropped a solo album called The Answer. You had Blue and Exile. Did you mention Blue and Exile? Time Heals Everything. Yeah. Okay. Then
Yeah.
you had that.
I just named some stuff that came out. I didn't name
Oh,
which
okay.
album
Okay. Then.
stood out for me, but
Okay.
did
So
anything stand out for you in April?
the main album, The Crime Apple, stood out, but I probably would say my favorite album. I don't know if it's a mixtape or if they consider it an album, but it would be Wiz Khalifa and Currency and Harry Fraud, uh, Ruthless for Drop Tops. I think
Okay.
it's called Ruthless is Drop Tops. Fire, man. It's fire. It's one of my favorite projects that's far this year, man. Fire.
What made it stand out for you?
It was just overall dope, man. I feel like the production was at a certain level. And then Currency and Wiz Khalifa, man, they just mesh well together, man. They chemistry on records is phenomenal, bro. You know what I'm saying? They both got kind of that laid back style and lifestyle rap, I guess, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But It was dope, man. It was dope. Definitely a dope listen. What stood out for you?
My standout from April was called "Don't Call Me Lucky." That was TF and DJ Muggs.
Okay, then.
Um, man, that's a good album, bro.
Don't
Really
call
good
me
album.
lucky. Okay.
Don't Call Me Lucky. More of an underground vibe, I guess. TF is from LA, and DJ Muggs from Cypress Hill, legendary producer. He's done one-off projects with quite a few MCs over the past few years, from Rome Streets to Rock Marcy to Mock Hami. And TF been getting busy for the longest. We talked about him before. He's well, I initially heard him with Schoolboy Q, but
Okay,
he got
then.
he got a nice little catalog of his own. Last year, he had one of my top 10 albums called The Green Bottle. He spun back around this year with Don't Call Me Lucky and dope hip hop, man. Bars, um, some jewels on there. It's not nothing. It's not sweet. I like darker music. I like that type of vibe, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's a dope hip hop album, man. TF came with it, DJ Muggs came with it, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, so I want that I want people to think about that and go check that one out.
Okay, then. Okay, then. All right. I haven't heard that one. And it's an album you mentioned I forgot to listen to. It was the Boss Man D-Lo, man. I'm low key a fan of Boss Man D-Lo. I like
You
him,
mentioned
man.
that.
I
You
like him,
mentioned
man. Did you
that.
listen to it?
I never got into Bossman D-Lo
Uh
music except for the single or two that I heard, out and about on the radio, but no, I never tapped in with him.
okay,
Yeah.
man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. But no, man. I'm low key a fan of his, man. So salute to Boss Man D-Lo. Also, Conway, man. He re-released Goat. I don't know if you want to call it a release for this year or not, but he re-released Goat. That's also
Mhm.
another standout project to me, man. Conway, like I said, I recently seen him in concert, man. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dope concert, man. And yeah, that's those are my three standouts, man. Those are my three standouts for April. Um,
Okay.
let's see, May came about with. Let's see what we had. We had Dram drop the Shake Tape. I don't know if anybody knows who he is. For those that may be watching, if y'all ever heard that, I like the Cha Cha song. I like the Cha Cha when I'm in. That's Dram. Uh, Isaiah Rashad dropped It's Been Awful. AZ Do or Die 3. I put Earl Holden up here with Supreme Magnetic 2, but I believe that's an EP. Drake Iceman dropped. Nick Grant dropped Smile. JPEG Mafia dropped Experimental Rap. Deontay Hitchcock, Junkie in the Sky. Freddie Gibbs dropped a little EP, RBT. 38 Special dropped 8 Shots. And then Monday Night and Evidence dropped the album too. I forgot the name. I forgot to write the name down. But
Mhm.
Monday Night and Evidence dropped the project as well, man.
Yeah.
Uh, what other releases came out? Because I'm pretty sure you got some that I may have missed.
I mean, you named quite a few. Only one I wanted to add was "Drugs Are Bad" by Lucky.
Okay, then.
That was a dope one. He from Chicago too. Just want to throw that out there. Um,
Okay. Okay.
my personal standout for May. All right, I gotta be real now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I
Listen,
know
listen,
where you going.
listen.
Go ahead with
But
it.
no. This way I would go with it.
Go ahead.
Iceman is my joint. I ain't gonna hold you. Iceman is my joint.
Iceman
But
is dope,
but
bro. Iceman is dope.
right. But the standout album to me, that I wanna highlight for the month of May is Ceremonial by Black Milk.
Black Milk dropped. Ah, I forgot him.
I wanna highlight that because that's a really, really good album from the production to the
Yeah.
rapping. The songs are good. Man, It's dope, and, I wanna highlight it because I really enjoyed it, really,
Yeah,
really enjoyed
it
it.
was a dope
I want
album.
yeah, I want more people to talk about it and listen to it, so that's the one Imma highlight for May.
Okay, then. Okay, then.
I
Um,
am a OVO guy, and I really love Ice Bear, but I definitely wanna shout out Ceremonial for, May though.
okay then. My standouts, man. I love the way AZ came back, man, proving that there's no age limit on rap, man. Do or Die 3 was a really dope album, man. Production, rapping. I don't know on the last song if he was crying or not, man, but you could tell he was just, I don't know if it was just him rapping or if he actually had a moment in the studio where he was just breaking down thinking, damn, 30 years in the rap game. 30 years, bro. 30 years. And it was a dope project, and he's still putting in pain with that pen, bro. So
Yeah.
that was a standout. And Earl Holden, man. Supreme Magnetic
Bring that
2.
ooh,
The EP,
bring that
man, that I'm like, everything meshed well on that. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
come on in, E. Come on in.
Yeah, man, but it was a dope project, man. Salute to Earl Holden, man. So this got
Yep,
me excited, wanting to hear more from him,
yep,
man. So yeah,
yeah.
salute to him.
Just a quick note on, those 2 you mentioned, man. Personally, I'm a huge AZ fan. That's one of my personal GOATs. I really enjoyed the album, and I really like how he did it, man. It's like a companion piece to his debut album. So, I really like how he put that together, man, like, following up where that album left off.
Yeah, how he had the kind of remake of Gimme with Jadakiss on there.
Um,
Yeah, I see what Jay not and it definitely was a bounce back from Do or Die 2. Do or Die 2,
Well, I like Do or Die 2. I think Do or Die 2 was a really good album as well,
I
personally.
gotta go back to it. I gotta go back to it.
Yeah,
I had some
that was a
different thoughts
that
on the
was
album.
yeah, check that out again, cause he was sharp on there, man. The production
Okay
was
then.
good too. That's a really good album. But,
Okay then.
Do or Die 3 definitely is special too, man. And, Supreme Magnetic 2, really, really enjoy it, man. I said it before, I feel like Errol Holden has to be in that pantheon of the greatest writers in hip hop history.
Now we gotta give him some time though, L. We
Hey,
gotta give
I'm
him some
putting him there
time, bro.
already, man. I'm
Already?
putting him there already, man. I'm
Well,
putting
I
him there.
guess. Uh,
I'm putting him there,
okay.
man.
Okay. 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 I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Um, and let's see, for June, although June is not over, what I had for the releases from June, some of the ones I had, Vince Staples' Crybaby album. You had
Mhm.
Freddie Gibbs coming out with the deluxe version of Only You Only Die Once. Pretty much it was a new album because he had 10 new songs, so he kind of made it a double album with this one.
Yeah.
Lizzo album Bitch. It's
Mhm.
more or less, I mean, she's known for rapping, but she's also on the pop side. This more or less had like an 80s/90s pop vibe to it, but it's a really dope album, man. I can't front. Lizzo did her thing. It's a dope album. Tierra Whack Wax Museum.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boldy James and Nicholas Craven Trapper Alley 3. Then you had
Mhm.
Shay Ray or Sha Ray and DJ Harem with Critical Thought.
Okay.
Another Backwoods Studios release. And that's what I had thus far for June, man.
Just throw a few more out. Project X by Key Glock. Kodak the Blessing by Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm.
On the underground side, Surrender by Navy Blue.
Yeah.
Ancient History by Wiki. And Road to Amsterdam by Smoke DZA. It seemed like Smoke
Mm.
DZA been putting out something like every month or
Low
low key,
Lowest the
yeah.
keys, man. I know. I
Yeah.
think. I know he was on tour with West Side Gun recently, man. So
Oh,
he been active, man. He been active. He had the podcast. I don't know if he's still doing the podcast, but Smoke Dizza been making his bones, man. So salute to him. What project stood out to you, man? I
hands
know.
down.
I think it's the same project for both of us, but I'm gonna let you go.
Well, for me, hands down, Crybaby by Vince
Okay.
Staples. That is the best joint I've heard for June. I mean, we got a few more days left in the month, but it's pretty much a wrap for June. Crybaby is it, man. And the reason why is because of the content and the writing. You know, he's talking about different issues relating to black men and the black community and the police, and it's just amazing how he put it all together. The writing was really sharp to me and witty. Um, it's kind of a mesh between hip hop and rock. So some people might not feel that, some people might love it, but I think overall, man, it's a really, really good and important album in
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely a fire album, man. I don't know if you would consider it. It's rock, man. It's rock. I don't want to classify it into any more of a box than I mean what it is, but definitely a dope album, man. Freddie Gibbs, he only died once. Freddie Gibbs is just him and Conway, my two favorite rappers, man, and they proved this year why they're my two favorites at the moment, man. Um, and I got three. Tierra Whack, man. Wax Museum is another fire project, man. Dope.
Yeah, it
She
is.
got some joints on here, you know, with Conductor. I don't know. We may see a project, Tierra Whack and Conductor project, man. Something tell me
I'm
they
here
got
for it.
more in the stash. They got more
I'm
because he
for
got
it,
like
man.
3 or 4 joints on here. But
Yep.
Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, that's also a dope album.
Ah,
That's dope. That's dope,
that
man.
joint
That is
is
dope.
fire, man.
That is dope. Um, I'm becoming more of a fan of Boldy James. I liked him before, man, but just his level of consistency is he been doing it for some time now, man, and he just been consistent. I remember
So,
we had a
no,
conversation. I remember we had a
so
conversation. I
listen,
remember we had a conversation since
now
2012.
you
I know where you going.
hey, I said I said for the decade, I said for this decade of 2020, Boldy James is number one as far as consistency, quality, and quantity. Nobody is better. Now you and said
Hold on.
y'all
Oh,
y'all laughed me off
I
the
didn't laugh.
phone, man.
I didn't laugh you off the phone. Now hold on. This was at the time because this was at the time when Nas, like after a little few months after he dropped King Disease 3.
I know,
Now, this is
I
when he
know.
dropped King Disease 1, 2, and 3, and then dropped Magic
Fantastic.
1, 2, and 3. Dope projects, bro. Dope projects, like
Yeah,
really crazy projects. And I felt like
absolutely.
his those six compared to some of Bodie James joints, I had Nas, man. Nas, he has some ill stuff, man, but Bodie James also got some stuff too. I'm currently trying to find Tecmo Bowl on vinyl. I'm currently trying to
Listen,
find that because that Tecmo Bowl album, man, look here. And
listen,
I gotta go back to that Conductor album he had.
listen, man. Boldy James. Hold on, he got a conductor album?
I believe so. I believe so, man. Hold on, let me look it up. It's an
Yeah,
album where it looked like a kid drew on the front cover. Hold on.
yeah.
And this
I'm
is
not sure he got a conduct. I know
hold
he got a couple joints with Alchemist. He got a few joints with Nicholas Craven. He got an album with Jay Versace. He got an album with Rich Man Gaines. A couple albums
no.
with.
He got an album that came out in 2024, Across the Tracks with Conductor, bro.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Th-
yeah.
Fire E. Listen, 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 listen. I said this and I meant it. No MC is above Boldy James in this decade thus far.
Nah,
when it comes to quality
and quantity.
and quantity.
Yeah, yeah. I give it at this moment on
No, y'all
June
said I was
24th,
crazy.
2026 at
Y'all said I was
8:45
crazy.
p.m. I'll give it to you. But at the time when we was talking about it, I couldn't give it to you. But now I will concede, man.
Listen,
I
man.
concede, bro. At the time I couldn't. But now it's like, nah, Bodie James is doing his thing, man. He doing his thing,
Yeah,
man. Salute to Bodie James for real. You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Were there any projects or albums from the first quarter that you might have heard about late and got turned on to during the second quarter?
No. There's a few albums I need to go back and listen to.
Okay.
I forgot the name. We mentioned it in one of these episodes. It was the guy with the locks. I forgot his name. And he got a interesting name. I forgot it. I forgot. We don't have to dwell on it, but I definitely need to find that artist. Dang it. I forgot the name of the artist, bro. I
Okay.
forgot the name, but I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the J. Cole too.
Okay.
I wanna go back to the J. Cole. You know, Rock Marciano 656, man, and that's my joint.
Oh,
I recently went back to the Seb Bash and
Elucid.
Elucid. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? And Elucid, man. I recently went back to that joint. That still holds up. And yeah, man, that's from what I gather, that's what I had. Uh
I got one. It was a recommendation from a good brother named V. He recommended this album because my daughter and his daughter are best friends, and he recommended this album by an artist named Heavy Crowns from Chicago, and the album is called Trench Baby Turn Farmer. It came out in March, but I didn't hear it till like around May last month, I think. Really good album, man. Definitely a different perspective. Um, the young man Heavy Crowns, I've heard him in like interviews before. Um, I think he's from Inglewood, but he's into farming, urban farming, and things of that nature.
mhm.
I think he got a dope story, but put out a really good album, man. So shout out to V for that recommendation. And I think people that haven't heard it will enjoy it, man, because especially in hip hop, the roots of this is originality. And
Yeah.
I think he definitely got an original perspective. And it's a dope album called Trench Baby Turn Farmer.
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. I have to Heavy Crowns. Okay, I'll have to check it out, man.
Yeah.
I have to check
Yeah.
it out.
I wonder if Chris might know him, man, because like I say, he a farmer. He
Mm.
doing the urban farming and stuff. So
Well, I don't know if you know him by Heavy Crowns. You have to get his real name.
right, right,
You know,
you're
I
right.
doubt if you know him by that, but yeah, man. Okay. Okay, I have to check it out, man. Chicago
Yeah.
lately, do you think it's a new resurgence of like Chicago MCs low key, at least on the underground? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been bubbling for years. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's been bubbling.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I know not Tierra Whack, but No Name, she's doing a tour for one of her albums that came
Okay.
out. I know she's doing
Yeah.
a tour, man. I may have to go see it, man. No Name is dope. She got a book club and everything.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, man.
and while we on Chicago, I want to mention it didn't come out. It's not an old album. It came out this month in June last week. The Don't Go in the Women's Bathroom by Chris Crack. Fire album, man.
It, hey, let me tell you
Fire.
something. Cause you put me on the Chris Crack. You put me on the Chris Crack.
Come on in, E.
Eh, no, I listened to his last album before this. That album was dope.
Yeah,
I think a side note, I think Benny the Butcher released The Plugs I Met 2.5 today.
he did. He did.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it, man, because I know you got my boy Bruce the Wolf on there. He got Raekwon on there. So
Yeah.
I gotta go check it out, man. And, but the titles that Chris Crack come up with, bro, possibly the
Hilarious.
greatest titles in hip hop ever, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what went through your mind with this when you came up with this song? It's like he just whatever on the spot he think of, he named it that. Like if it's a random idea, that's what it's called. And I respect that, man. I respect it.
Yeah, he hilarious, man.
Like, why
I
are
li
you
I like
eating? Yeah. Huh?
I like how you write, man, because in within his verse, he'll talk crazy, he'll drop a gem of some wisdom, he'll crack a joke, he'll say something serious, all within the same verse, man. It's crazy, man. I think he really talented, man.
Yeah, yeah. Salute to him, man. Cause I say the project before this one was dope. So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Salute to him, definitely, man.
So since we at the midway of the year, you know, June is wrapping up and we finna head into the second phase of the year, the third quarter. Um, if someone wants to come to you and say, "E, can you give me a list of must listen to albums for 2026?" What would that list consist of?
Rock Marciano 656. Um Elucid and Seb Bash, guess you had to be there. I have to drop Conway. Technically, that GOAT album didn't come out like in- like initially come out this year. It's a re-release, I believe. So I kinda can't put that one on there. Yeah. We forgot Fat Boy Sharif and Child Actor came out with their album in April as well, man. That was a pretty good album.
That that was a good album.
Yeah. But I'll say the Rock Mars, I'll say the Seb Bash and Elucid. I'll say the Crime Apple and Beamers on Broadway. I'll also have to throw in that Currency and Wiz Khalifa with Harry Fraud. Um, Do or Die. I'll put Earl Holden up there. I haven't listened to the Nick Grant yet. I haven't listened to the Nick Grant yet. Um, Vince Staples, Tierra Whack, Wax Museum.
That's a lot, man. What if they
How,
just
how
give
many?
me
How many? Because he said a
just
list. I don't know.
what if they say, "Give me 6
Six. Rock
at the
Mars.
most." Okay.
Okay, give me Rock Mars. I give you the Seb Bash and the Lucid. Uh, I think that Wiz Khalifa is a mixtape, so I'm gonna leave that off. Give me Crime Apple and Beamers on Broadway.
You can put
Uh,
that Wiz in there.
okay, well, I'll put that in there. I'll put Tierra Wax Museum. Are we considering the Vince Staples a rock album or a hip hop album?
Imma say it's hip hop.
Vince Staples.
Okay. That's 5?
That's six, I
That's
believe.
6?
There's the
Okay.
Rock, the Lucid. There was the Crime Apple with Tierra Wax. Um,
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. Excuse me.
Bless you.
But really, it's hard, man, because I kinda wanna put the Gibbs in there. I also kinda wanna put the AZ in there, but I'm gonna stick with my 6, man. I ain't going no further right now.
Alright, my mid-year 6 would be Imma go from January to now. Octane by Don Toliver. I'm still bumping that, man. I think that's a really good one.
Okay.
As of now, by Lord Jamonte Ogbon, one of the best hip hop albums of the year. Tig
I think that's
Funk.
the album. Send that album to me, bro. I think that's the album I was talking about.
Okay, okay. Tig Funk by
Pit
Sideshow.
Rock Funk. That was a dope album.
Yeah. We spoke about it a few minutes ago, but Ceremonial by Black Milk.
Yo.
Iceman by Aubrey Drake Graham. You gotta listen to that one. And my number 6, Crybaby by Vince Staples.
You ain't got the Coley Cole in there, man?
As of now, no, I don't, but that is a good album though.
It is.
The
It is.
Cole's a good
It is.
album. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I need to see them in concert, man. I ain't never seen a Drake, J. Cole, or Kendrick concert. I ain't never been
Yeah.
to one, man.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
Cole coming. Cole should be here this summer. I think in August, right?
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna look up and see if I can get tickets. I also gotta see Freddie Gibbs, man. You know, I try to see a lot of concerts, man, because I figured I wasn't around when Marvin Gaye was performing, or Bob Marley, or Aretha Franklin, or Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, Al Green. You know,
Right.
Sade. I wasn't able to see them, so I try to see like the modern day greats. Know what I mean, in concert, man, because sooner or later they gonna retire, move on, probably won't tour as much. You know what I'm saying? So definitely
Yeah.
want to capture those moments, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, like, I got a love-hate relationship with live shows, the crowds and things of that nature I don't really care for, but it is a nice experience to get a chance to see artists that you really enjoy perform right in front of you. It's a pretty
Yeah, man. And that energy is undeniable, man. Especially when it's
yeah,
a dope ass artist. And
yeah, yeah,
I,
and when it's a good crowd too, if you got a good crowd, good artists, good vibes, it is real cool.
yeah, man. Like, and I don't know. I kind of like prefer smaller venues, man.
Me
Like
too.
hole in the wall and bars and things of that nature. I remember
Yeah.
I seen Little Brother in concert like when they first came out, and then I seen John Legend when he dropped the Let's Get Lifted album.
Mhm.
Dog, his first solo, his debut album, and I seen
Yeah.
him he was in a hole in the wall, like in a bar performing. But dog, it was such a beautiful concert, man. It was so, and Little Brother concert was so dope, man. They was on stage moving around, dancing and stuff, man. Dope. Seeing their final concert, and it was Little Brother, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Little Brother is
I
one of them
prefer
ones, man.
I prefer smaller venues too, man. The
Yeah.
the large, big events, like I say, I'm not crazy about all those crowds and that amount of people, but yeah, there's some benefits to live performances.
Now, I will say I seen Beyonce at Soldier Field.
Okay.
That was fire.
Yeah.
I see why Beyonce get the praise she gets because that concert was dog. The concert was so fire. It was cold as hell that day. When Beyonce started to perform, bro, it heated up immediately, bro. Like I was sitting there shivering and shit. Beyonce came on, I was no longer shivering, bro. I'm like, this mother control the weather? Dog, it was dope. It was dope. I'm like, what the hell? It was definitely a dope experience, man. And I'll go to another one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, Lance.
You're talking about Beyonce? Can I join?
I just was talking about how I went to the concert, man. That's it.
It was
Uh,
great, wasn't it?
I just explaining to
Oh,
yeah, it was great.
you had floor seats at the concert.
Yes, and I know, and I better have floor seats because I paid the grip for them floor seats.
It was great.
But she was worth the penny, man. I'm waiting for Sade, man. I'm waiting for Sade.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Excuse me.
Skip you? No, I'm not. I love you. No, that was my wife in the background, ladies and gentlemen. She's a huge, huge Beyonce fan, you know. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But but yeah, she's definitely dope in concert, man. I'm waiting on Sade. I'll spin the grip to see Sade in concert. I'll spin the
Okay.
grip. I'll spin the grip,
Okay.
man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think
But
we got we're going to see my wife and I going to see Wale.
mm,
And we also going to see Fillmore Green at the City Winery. He got I think he gonna have a band. It's gonna be like an unplugged joint. So I'm looking
City
forward to
Winery.
that.
City Winery. I forgot what street it's on. It's down the one downtown, right?
It's like what's it called? Fulton Market in that area. It's like on Randolph.
Man. Um, do you eat sushi, bro?
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, City Winery got a restaurant. They got a restaurant in there, I believe. But
Yeah, they do.
there's a sushi spot not too far from there called the Booze Box. You ever been? I told you about this place before, I know.
Yeah, I never been to it.
Check out the Booze Box, bro.
Mhm.
Check out the Booze Box, man. It's a very dope experience, man. And they got really good food there. So nice, chill, dim lit vibe, man. So
Mhm.
definitely date night material. I definitely recommend that for date night.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So
Man.
before we get out of here, E, we got a few albums I think on the horizon, man. We were supposed to get the Ross, but he pushed it back. I think it's
Ross.
coming sometime in July. We supposed to be getting Future album, The Real Me. I don't know the date. I don't know if it is a date. And there's still some speculation about Hov coming out, maybe not. You looking
T.I.
for T.I. coming this week, right? I think
I
that's
believe so.
yeah, that's what he.
Rhapsody coming in August, I believe.
What are you looking forward to hearing the most?
Well, let me just say, I pre-ordered Rhapsody vinyl already. I feel like it's gonna be an amazing album. I pre-ordered the vinyl already. Let me say that.
I like the single.
Yeah, Denon Porter produced it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, man? I think the T.I. is gonna be fire. I don't know if Jay is dropping, so I'm not gonna put out hope for that.
Okay.
I'ma have to go with the Boss Rouse. I'ma have to go with it. I'm kinda
You looking
excited
forward? Oh,
between that and
okay.
the Rhapsody. Like I say, I pre-ordered the Rhapsody, so I'm definitely
Yeah.
waiting on that. But the Ross, man, like, no matter what people feel about Rick Ross, we can't
Yeah.
deny two things. The man can rap his behind off, and his ear for production is second to none.
It's true.
Second to none. So I'm definitely waiting on that. There's also been speculations about Kendrick maybe dropping, but
That'll be
I'm
it.
not holding out hope for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I gotta say, out of those you named or that we mentioned, I say Ross is up there for me.
Okay.
Ross and Rhapsody, man.
They gon' normally it would be Ross for me because I'm a big Ross fan, but I haven't been crazy about the singles though that I heard. I haven't hated them now. I haven't hated them, but the joint that he had with Pharrell, I didn't really care for. Um, the joint that he got with Max B and French is cool, and
What?
the joint he got with T.I. I think is cool. I'm not crazy about him though.
The joint he got with T.I. is fire, bro. The joint he got
To
with
me, it's
T.I. is
cool.
fire. But you know, to
Yeah,
each
it's
his own,
cool.
man. Man,
Yeah, to me, it's cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. But
to
like
each
that,
his
like you
own.
say that with that Rhapsody, I think that Rhapsody single is fire. Uh, we mentioned this brother being left off of the 50 hottest rappers. Uh, that complex I put out, AZ Chike, his new single, fire.
Now I don't know, but I haven't heard anything about an album. But so far, everything he released, bro, AZ Shite, I'm waiting, bro. I'm excited for the album. I am excited for this
I think
album, man.
an album on the way. I don't know, but I think an album on the way, and I like the single, man.
You think it
I
could be one of them ones?
think he can be, yeah. I think he can be.
Yeah,
Especially
man.
on a mainstream level, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He not under, but he's working with Kendrick, or I think he on PG Lane or what have you.
I don't
I
know
don't know
if
where
he on
he at. I don't know where he at.
I think he's on Warner. His label
Okay.
is Warner Brothers. But I think he
But
has a relationship with Kendrick.
he has a relationship with TDE and everything, because you know you work with
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, out of the album you name, I'm pretty sure there's more coming.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what Doechie's gonna do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear this Quavo and Pharrell album.
They dropping an album? I thought it was just a
It's
single.
it's Quavo worked on an album in the Louis Vuitton headquarters or whatever. Yeah, Cliff
Hey.
did. And the name of it, or the possible name of it, is called Satchmo.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, so I want to
Okay.
hear that sound, man.
Yeah, Quavo and Pharrell, man. I know they're
Uh,
gonna be singing some tunes on it. No, I mean, but with they like creativeness, man, I feel like it could be a low key fire album, bro, that come from left field, because you know I know people, know what I mean, like Pharrell recently did the clips. Quavo been quiet, kinda. So,
Yeah.
and at the Louis Vuitton uh fashion runway thing they had recently, Pharrell featured a new song with him and NBA YoungBoy.
Mm, okay.
Hey, it's kind of fire, bro. It's
Okay.
kind of fire. I can't front to you. It's kind of fire. It's kind of
Yeah.
fire. If Jay-Z dropped, man, I just want him like to give us Hove. Like, I understand he ain't gonna be what he used to be, but I want like remind people who you are. Remind people who you are. Know what I mean? Why you
What you
one of the
mean by that?
greats. Just
What you
the
mean by that?
just the skill that like the rapping wise, bro. Put
Mhm.
together a great body of work, man. Nothing crazy. I don't care if he
Okay.
go at anybody, man. I really hope he don't. I feel like he said what he said. We could leave it at that. You know what I mean? He's old. He said what he had to respond. I got no problem with it responding. I just don't want the album to be that. I want a dope
Okay.
body of work. Yeah, yeah. I'm not anxious for to hear what he got to say about people, man. I want a dope body of work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I feel like, you know what I mean, he made his point known. The people that he was dissing made their point known. And it is what it is, man. We can move on from it. We can move on from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, Hove is fascinating, man. I just
Now,
it, it's amazing to me, like just and not just him, but so many of our heroes. Now you see chinks in their armor,
I-
things of
but
that
you know,
nature.
I think it always been there, but his popularity was so high, people ignored it.
Yeah.
And I think now Jay-Z is not the main guy how he used to be. So now people are taking a closer look. Well, wait a minute. You may have did this, that, and the third. Why we ain't looking to this? And
Yeah.
they're questioning certain things he done. But I feel like whole business damn near the same person. We people just glossed over it because he was that dude, like that dude in the industry. Know what I
And
mean? And
a couple years ago I started noticing like people talking like that, in particular Big Gip. I remember it was a couple interviews where Big Gip was like, "Oh, wasn't all that." And I think he was like referencing just the regional differences where Jay-Z was a big deal maybe on the East Coast, but in the South, he wasn't commanding that much attention and respect. But I feel like
yeah.
I feel like a lot of hip hop media has been East Coast centered and based, and over the years, a lot of hip hop media has been connected to Rock Nation and Hove, and just come from out of that school and out of that camp, and so they always hold him in a higher esteem of light. But I don't think across the board everywhere was he celebrated like that. But at the time, you just didn't. The people that ran the media, they kept him in the light. But in real life, in different places, it wasn't that way. And now with more voices being heard on internet and YouTube and the X and tweet, people voices are out more. Interviews are happening, and certain artists are a lot more comfortable speaking their mind more. So you getting so many different perspectives and histories now. It's interesting.
I feel like this is gonna fuel the fire for a really dope album from Jay-Z.
I'm here for it,
And
man.
now as far as like the other stuff he got going on, like I said, I feel like certain stuff been there. We just haven't like put a magnifying glass to it. And at the end of the day, we as the audience and outside looking in, we don't know what's real or not or what's true or not, man. Like, yeah. And I want to say this, man, and not to go off subject. I know I be joking about like Drake having a ghostwriter and all this, but honestly, man, Drake is a really great artist, man. No matter how you slice it, know what I mean? Even if he got a ghostwriter, he can deliver that shit like to perfection, man. So I was just
Where'd it
thinking
come
about it.
from?
No, where it came from, because I was just speaking about how we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes like that. And then it just led me to like, no, I mean, I know I sat up here and I joked about Drake having a Ghost Rider and all this other crazy stuff going on. And like, I didn't really joke about this more serious accusation that have been put on him. I just have one question, and that's it as far as that. But
Mm.
besides that, man, we don't know what's real or not, man. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I went on my soapbox for a little bit. Thank you for coming to my
Nah,
TED Talk.
nah, yeah, I think you should pull at that string a little more. You know, when you have no, for real, I'm being serious. Like when you have like some downtime or whatever, think about like why is it that certain artists get painted with a certain brush, you know, and criticized for certain things while others seem to escape criticism.
Popularity, bro.
You know?
Popularity and your youthfulness. Popularity and usefulness, man. Like, and I don't know to what extent they may have lost some of their usefulness, but popularity and usefulness, man. I mean, there's certain artists that have done horrendous things, and it is not coming out. It hasn't been coming out until now because their popularity died down. But we could take a look at this now. But when they were at the height of it, certain stuff may have been mentioned, but people glossed over and then kept on dancing to the music.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I honestly think that's what it is, man, because we hear about shit all the time. We'll talk about it a little bit and then move on from it. But I would think the way with social media is now, where people could constantly remind a random person or a bot, for that matter, who knows if it's a real person, can randomly rehash shit. Rehash
Yeah.
it. Like to this day, people still mentioning Kendrick and Drake and how Kendrick did a number on Drake. And I'm like, dog, I mean, Kendrick went on a crazy world tour since then. Drake done dropped 3 albums all at once. Know what I mean? J. Cole dropped stuff, but people still mention that whole beef and everything. So with social media constantly can rehash it at the drop of a dime every day and everything, and with it being a popularity contest, so to speak, I think those two calls for, you know, people to take a look into certain things where they may not take a look into another artist like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Man, that
saying?
could be it, man.
Like I say with Jay, these accusations about Jay, a lot of this stuff isn't new. It isn't new. It's been
Right.
around for years. D Haven been saying stuff about him. Um, Dame has been taking his shots over the years and everything, man. But now, with his popularity not being at the height of what it was, and the fact that he's going against Drake, who, as far as popularity, you could say is neck and neck, or you could put Drake a little above. As far as popularity, people may take a look into Jay-Z a little more now. So, or try to bring up stuff about Jay-Z a little more now, man. So that's what I think it is, honestly, man. That's honestly how I feel about it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I don't have the answers, man. I've been so frustrated over the past couple years, like witnessing it and trying to figure it out. But I don't know, man. Maybe more answers will come to light over time.
Yeah, maybe, man.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Man. You got anything else you want to add, man?
Nah, that's all I got, man.
Okay, then. Okay, then. Well, like always, salute to Halo Pain. Go follow him on YouTube and Instagram. Salute to the LYD Foundation. Go follow them on Instagram. Salute to Equal Shared Parenting. Go follow them on Instagram. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for paying attention. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tell your people about us. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good things, man. And yeah, if that's all, man, as always, man, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. God bless. Peace.
Peace.